Deadpool's movie brought what we fans have always asked for: a great, fun movie. It had the multiverse and special cameos that gave us chills when they appeared. But did this movie really change Marvel, or did it end up ruining it? Let's talk about that. Hey guys, how are you all doing? Welcome to another video. My name is Jack, and right away I want to thank you for liking the video and subscribing. Man, the amount of people talking about this movie wasn't small. Some were criticizing it, while others were praising it. Since I really like this movie, I'm part of the crowd that praises it. What can I say? I just like the movie. Even my wife, who isn't really into superhero movies, liked it and laughed out loud at the jokes. And to think I thought she wouldn't like these jokes, like Marvel's Jesus, I'm the new Messiah, or he was reborn again. What can I say, man? The movie is good, and it had context, and I haven't even mentioned Nice Pool yet. What a funny character. I literally laughed like a kid watching this movie. But is this movie based solely on jokes? Absolutely not. And what does it add to Marvel? Well, let's go. When we think of Deadpool, it's basically impossible to associate him with any Marvel production, and that doesn't even need explaining, right? But since he's now in Marvel, how will he fit into this universe? It's simple. He won't. Jack is saying that Deadpool won't be in the next Avengers movies? Hold on, I didn't say he wouldn't be in the Avengers. I said he won't enter the main Marvel universe for one simple reason. Deadpool is a character for those 18 and older. I'm sure that at some point he will join the Avengers, but knowing Deadpool, I think there'll be a joke about him refusing to participate in the events because he's just chilling with his family and friends. It's pretty certain that Deadpool will just make an appearance, say, "Hi, thanks, but I'm out." Even though in the movie B-15 told him that he was going to be part of something bigger or something like that. I can't remember the details now. What I think is that Deadpool will live his adventures in the universe created by Fox, but now produced by Marvel. Deadpool's timeline will be one where they can explore more X-Men and make R-rated movies. What happens in that timeline won't affect the main Marvel timeline, but even so, this movie served to show and teach something important to us fans, and to Marvel too, which is, good movies don't need ideological agendas. They don't need political speeches. They just need to be good and fun, even if the script is simple but well executed. And if there are ideological agendas, they need to make narrative sense and add to the story to be good. I'm sure a lot of people will hate me for what I just said, but whatever. Just to be clear, I'm in favor of inclusion, but not of forced agendas. I'm not going to watch She-Hulk, laugh it off, and pretend the series was good and everything's fine. No, it sucked. Unlike Captain Marvel, which I liked a lot and really liked. A powerful and empowered heroine who, in the end, didn't really have to prove anything to the villain and whatever. But back to Deadpool. So yes, Deadpool wasn't Marvel's Jesus, but he served as an example of how to make a good movie again. Man, who doesn't remember Captain America, the Winter Soldier? To this day, it's considered Marvel's best movie. Guardians of the Galaxy. The trilogy is beautiful, wonderful to me with its flaws, but I like it a lot. And remember, Guardians of the Galaxy was a group no one remembered. No one knew who they were. They were basically Marvel's C-list team. But everyone watched and liked it because the movie was good. And if you told me you knew who the Guardians were, I'd say you were lying. Only the hardcore fans knew them. I didn't even know them. I got to know them after the movies. And what about the Loki series? Wonderful. Great character development, a good story being told. It's the best Marvel series so far. Another example of a good movie? The first Doctor Strange movie. It has its highs and lows, but it's good, well made. And I won't even mention Infinity War and Endgame because that would be unfair. The fact is, even though Deadpool isn't Marvel's Jesus, he showed and proved that it's possible to make good movies again, and that pleasing the fans isn't hard. Enough of the famous Marvel formula, let's take some risks. But still, until Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars come out, we'll have remnants of this formula with mediocre movies, at least the ones already set to be released and those still in production. But I believe the ones still in production can be saved. Speaking of those set to be released, I'm confident the new Captain America movie will be really good, especially since it went through reshoots. So I think they must have fixed some things that weren't quite right. But what about you? What did you think of Deadpool and Wolverine? Did you enjoy the movie? Do you think Marvel is back to its old hype? Let's talk about it in the comments. Don't leave without watching one of these videos. I'm signing off now, big hug, and see you next time.